Hello out there, fabulous fab participants. I'm Avril Angevine here to tell you a little bit about the lecture I'll be giving, as you see there, on Thursday, July 10th at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's called New Directions in Photography Today, and I think this is a good topic. It's fair to ask something about what photography is doing today now that everyone takes and posts, that is, publishes photos as part of the daily activities of life. Now that, in fact, as Andy Warhol predicted, and by the way, that's a portrait of Andy by one of America's greatest photographers, Richard Avedon. Well, you know Andy's prediction that in the future, everybody will be famous for 15 minutes. Well, that's pretty much come true. So in a world like this, I think it's fair to ask what constitutes art or serious photography. That is the kind of photography celebrated in museums and galleries, photos that you have to pay to see, really, when there's so much free photography all around us. Every year, of course, there are dozens of photo exhibits in contemporary museums. So I think it's legitimate to ask some questions about what distinguishes technological chops from actual artistry. So, do the artists who choose photography as their medium have a skill, a style, an approach that's different from those of us who use photography just to prove we're having fun? For that matter, do artist photographers have a skill, an approach, a style that sets them apart from the many, many excellent commercial photographers who use their lenses to sell products? This is also by Richard Avedon. Has photography moved beyond the documentation of external reality that was its original function? Way back in the 1850s, the French photographer Maxime Duchamp was stunning Frenchmen by showing them some reality they had never seen, such as the Sphinx here. What is the photographer's role as a creative artist today? So, to help us answer these questions and any others that you may have, I want to spend our 2-hour lecture time introducing you to the work of several contemporary photographers whose work I find both interesting and thought-provoking. And so I'm going to finish by tempting you with a gallery of tempting images by many of the photographers I'll be discussing and others. So don't you have questions? You want to know about this? Photograph by the German photographer Wolfgang Tillmans. This is a lovely image by the American Matika Wilbur. Here's an artistic usage of photography by, again, Wolfgang Tillmans, the same man who took the reindeer photograph. And another image by California's Laura Aguilar, Southern California photographer. Oh, there's a quite an arresting image by Bill Owens. And of course, Cindy Sherman. You cannot talk about contemporary photography, or for that matter, contemporary art, without talking about Cindy Sherman. She's so much fun. And this is by a Northern California photographer, Larry Sultan. It's in Marin County. This is Cara Romero. Interesting work by Dawood Bey, extremely celebrated American photographer whose work appears in galleries all over the place. Very powerful photographer. And to finish up, since most of you are probably from Southern California, this is Michael Jang's photograph of the 50th anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge. It must have been in 1987. It's pretty cool. So we'll probably start the class with a little bit of history of photography so we know where we started to end up here. And if I've managed to tempt you at all with these images, I certainly hope to see you there, camera in hand or not. Thank you so much.